to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you listen. Move, move. We a dance to the rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Watch them massive and groove, them a move. So we chop it, so we do it. This a rhythm that I lock down the street. So we chop it, so we do it. This a when you come feel lock down the street. Alright, so we chop it, so we do it. Lock down and we a lock down the street. So we chop it, so we do it. This a when you come feel lock down the street. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. Street, so we chop it, so we do it. This is when you come feel like down the street, alright. So we chop it, so we do it. Down down and we a lock down the street, so we chop it, so we do it. This is when you come feel like down the street. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of, we go play back again. And everybody say yeah, 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 yeah. All I'm full of, we go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. Like you know we lock down the street. So we drop it, so we do it. This is when you come to lock down the street. So we drop it, so we do it. This is rhythm you lock down the street. So we chop it, so we do it. This is when you come to lock down the street. Alright, so we chop it, so we do it. Land down and we lock down the street. So we chop it, so we do it. This is when you come to lock down the street. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them couple of the big tune. All I'm full of go play back again. And everybody say yeah. All I'm full of go play back again. See them couple of the big tune.
Well, hello folks, welcome to the FSBN channel. My name is Jason. Looks like we are good to go with audio levels. I hope you can hear me. And you've had a great week. It feels like it's been a long time since we've been on. So if you're just joining us and you're first, just give me a second here. Let me get rid of this for just a minute. And if you're wondering what we're about, really three things: learn something, have fun, and do it right. We try to do those three things here on this channel. We'll see how it goes. We're not perfect, so we're going to make mistakes today. All right, we've got a charter flight today. We're going taking the New York Rangers up to Buffalo. Then we got a 3-leg day, so a 3-day trip for us. We're going to go up to Buffalo, and then we go to Pittsburgh, and then back home. Pretty quick turn here within the Northeast. I think it's the following week, not next week, but the week after was where we go west again. And we go over to LA, the last trip for the West Coast, it looks like. So welcome aboard, folks. Let's get started. We've got Chris. How are you? Aloha as well. I'm glad you had a good trip, my friend. Steve, how you doing? And Marco checking in all the way in from Italy. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you're well. And Curtis, good to see everyone. By the way, if you are a hockey fan, we had the Four Nations face-off this week, and USA lost yesterday. Left Connor McDavid alone in the slot, and of course, when that happens, well, guess what? You're going to get a little bit of, when Connor McDavid is left alone in the slot, it's not going to be good for you. And that's what happened. They lost. So congratulations to our neighbors up to the north. Grateful you guys had a good tournament. You played a great game. The U.S. was flat pretty much the entire game. Wasn't great for them. They didn't have a good showing. All right, so we have Cliff on board. He's already done the pre-flight. We've done most of it. We just got the fuel on board the aircraft. We're taking 21.4 today. We got some weather in Buffalo. A little lake effect snow. We're going to get some bumps out of New York for sure. We got some blowing winds here. It's 20 gusting 33. So it's going to be a little spicy on the climb, but that's pretty much it. Once we're out of there, it's a 58-minute flight from gate to gate. It's pretty quick, so let's go ahead and get that. We've got ATC all over the place in the Northeast, so let's get in here. We'll dive in. We'll do our checklist. We'll do our flows. We'll do a briefing for you, and then we are done. Now, maintenance, obviously, is a maintenance base, so they were able to get our aircraft warmed up. There we go. And woken up, ready to go here. So that's what we're doing. They topped off the oil for us and all the whole 9 yards. So that's really nice of them. We got an MD-83 JT8D 219 in the engines. AirRack is updated as of today. We got February 20th to March 20th of 25. By the way, if you haven't done that yet, update your AirRack from Navigraph. Position initialization. Let's go ahead and drop into there. We're going to go Kilo HPN. HP, looking for a pop-up. There we go. And November.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats,
okay, we got that right there. We're going to just do this. Drop it in. Click route. We already got our PDC. That already came through. So it says we have HPN Neon Q232, Stubborn, and then Bean Buffalo. So pretty much the same. What we're going to do is, that's kind of what we filed. We'll just drop that in there. We're going to go ahead and Kilo Buffalo, BUF. Where's that F? There it is right there, BUF. Oh, shoot, I screwed something up. Hang on. Nope. Let's go to index again. And we're going to go to ident, position initialization, route page, and we'll try this again. We're going to go to Buffalo. B-U-F. Hopefully your week was good. We're going to drop that in there. I know a few of you went on vacation, which was nice. Runway is going to be 3-4 out here today. That's blowing hard. I think we said 290. 290-20, gusting 33. So we're going a little bit of spicy departure. We're going to go ahead and go to departure. We're going to take the HPN-8 with runway 34 transition. And last but not least, let me look at the quick release. We have no arrival. We're just going into Bean, it's called, or Benny. I say Bean, but it's Benny, B-E-N-N. It's B-E-N-E-E, so Benny. And click route. We're going to go right to activate, right to the execute page, and we are done. I'll check that out before we're done. Pref coming in. We've got a 0 fuel weight here, 109.3. So the normal, that's 2. 109.3. We'll throw that in there. 0 fuel weights there. Block fuel today. We've taken a lot of gas, 21.5. 21.5 on the gas today, just because of the potential. I think I put that in the wrong slot here. 21.5/N. I haven't flown this aircraft in about a week or 2 weeks, guys. So it's going to be interesting. Reserves, we're at 13.9 on the reserves, so I don't want to go below 10. So I'm just going to plug that in there. 10.0 on the reserves. We'll keep that. 35 on the cost index, and cruising altitude today, 360. Very close to our top end. We'll see how the bumps are. But we'll try 3.6 for now and then go from there. We're pretty light, so I don't anticipate, I'll check our charts, make sure we're good to go before we do that. Cruise wind, I've got 293 at 54. So nice headwinds, pretty much straight up. Deviation is going to be a +5 when we get to altitude. Who is ready for the release of the A350, by the way? It's coming, right? If you're living on the rock, maybe you haven't seen it yet, but it's coming out. All right, let me get to your comments while I'm doing this. Shelton, what's going on? Says, good evening, Captain. Hope the week was good. What do you get when you put a radio in a fridge? Ham. I don't know. Cool music. It's pretty good. I know you got to laugh out of what I said. I did. I got to laugh at that, and I hope you got to laugh at what I sent you. All right, AJ, what's going on? All right, everybody's checked in. We're good to go. All right, folks. So we're gonna hold on that right there. We're gonna do our pretty much our weight and balance stuff. We're gonna go over here and do that. And while we're at it, I'm gonna go ahead and call GSX. We're gonna go ahead and board the aircraft. It doesn't look like we are boarded, are we? Do we have everybody on board? No. Let's go pop that main door open there. And I'm going to click board. Request boarding, please. There we go. I don't think we need those forward stairs up. They're going to go ahead and board the aircraft. We're going to get that going. You can see the outside. We're getting the carts running, and we'll be out of here in about 15 minutes, folks. So just enough time for us to kind of get it rocking and rolling here. All right, over here. Let's go this way. That's shoot. What happened? Pushback tug now. No, we're good. Do you want to board crew? I don't. We're on the airplane. Okay, we're going to go like this. Click performance. Let's just go to weight and balance really quick. And I already dumped this in. We've got takeoff at 14 on the trim. It's important to know with this airplane, 14, and everything else was programmed, right? 10.3, and we have 2940. That's our fuel loadout. So looking pretty good on the charts. So we're within we're within our exceedances, or within the range, I should say. Performance coming in. Let's go to throw this. We're going HPN. It is dry. The winds are 290 at 20. 290/20. Outside air temperature is a -3 degrees. This cold front blew through the other day, so that's why this is like this. We're going to go runway 34. Flaps are going to be 11. We'll try 11 for now and see how we do. Altimeter is 3021. Anti-ice is off. Packs are on. Takeoff weight. I've got an estimated takeoff weight of approximately 130. Nice and pretty darn light for this aircraft. All right, let's see what we got. We got 39 on the cell temp. I'm going to keep it full power today just because of the winds. I don't like it, so let's just keep it full power. Won't worry about cell temp. We're going to go straight out, okay? We will do flap 11. So cell temp not applicable, so we're not going to do any any reduced thrust today, okay? It's going to be full on go. MTOW is good at 145.5, so we have plenty. And our trim, we'll throw that in there here in a minute. We got 132, 37, 146. Trim was 14. So we've got 132, and I'll double check these numbers. 137, 146 with a maneuvering speed. Slats at 190. Okay. Good. That's all done. Let's go ahead and bring it over to here. And we'll do dial a flap. This is about 14 degrees or so. And flap 11. Let's go ahead and check this. This is going to be, we're going to do this 3 times. We're going to check that. We're going to check that. That's called the suitcase handle. You want to make sure it's good. All right. And then finally your alternate. Good. We'll go ahead and stop it right there. Good on the trim. He already checked that. That's good. Let's go ahead and, I don't know why you put it to stow. Thank you, Cliff. Appreciate it. Now I got to bring this all the way down to 11. Sean, what is going on, my friend? Thank you, Sean. By the way, everybody thanks Sean for actually creating. He coded something awesome for this, for the charter department, and he's working on an actual, like a big on legit airline scheduling program for us. So appreciate it, Sean, where it basically saves us a ton of time and saves him a ton of time, where when we book these charter routes, they're pretty quick now. It probably went to from like an hour to 15 minutes, and we're done. So I saw the coding on it the other day. It's really nice. Really, really good. Everything is automated, which is awesome. Even the paperwork that gets spit out, done. All right, 1561 on the squawk. We'll throw that in there, and we'll go ahead and we got our clearance. So 1561, that is good to go. It's on standby. Takeoff coming in. We'll go ahead and arm that, and those are open. All right, let's write some stuff down. 9250. 9250. What do you guys think about the CRJ 900 in Toronto? Any thoughts on that? I know we're going to have a lot of thoughts, and obviously it's all speculation at this point. But, I mean, who knows what happened, but what it looked like. I'd love to get your thoughts. All right, let's go. We've got anybody else? Chris, good job, Sean. Hello, everyone. All right, good stuff. Yes, and Chris, I was jealous, my friend. Chris just came back from Honolulu, and I saw the photos. I'm like, man, that looked really nice. Looked awesome. All right, we're doing .77 today. So .77 on the Mach, and every good pilot's got to check their performance numbers. It's not enough just to trust what SimBrief says. So if those of you who use SimBrief all the time, don't just trust it. Always look at your charts and see what your weight is, or whatever the calculation you're looking at. So I'm looking at .77. We are going to be 130 on the weight, and we could go all the way to 350. That's why we check it. So we'll probably be about 123. So interpolation, we could be 126, which would probably be about, when we get to cruise, we'll be about right there at 126 range, and we could climb up to 370. Don't want to go past that. So 3.6 is going to be okay. Maybe we level off a little earlier. 3.4, that would be plenty good margin, especially if we're getting in the bumps. I probably want to stay a little bit lower, not higher. So I might request 340. We're just going to set it for 340 now, and then we'll go from there. All right, I got 32, 37, 46. Just going to verify using SimBrief really quick, folks. And let's do this right now. It's going to throw in the performance for SimBrief just to see what they give us. I know what the airplane has given us, so it's always a good idea just to back it up. Populate from the last flight. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in there. We're in DC-9 today. We are not going to enable assume temp. I want to disable that, and we're going to disable improved climb. Let's see what we got. Okay, flaps are 11. We're looking at 131, 36, 45 versus 32, 37, 46. Very close. We're just going to go with the numbers 132, 37, 46. 132. Sorry, I'm just showing you what I'm doing here. Sorry. 132, 136. It's 137 actually, and then 146, and this is 145. So 146 doesn't matter, within a knot of each other. It's pretty good. All right, I'm done there. Let's go to the legs page, check it out. We've got vectors to neon. I'll show you what we're doing. Give you a brief right now. We are at our typical airport into Westchester here. We are going to be doing a pushback. We're going to go nose to the right today. Taxi on Alpha, Alpha 3-4 out. We got some winds coming in, 290, so nice little crosswind coming in from the left. Reminds me I have to change our controls. Always when I'm thinking controlling issues, I'm like, oh yeah, wait a minute. We've got to get flight controls done. Let's go ahead and clear that. We just want to go with Bravo throttle blank. There we go. Nope. This. I don't want anything interfering with our flight controls. We want to change this. This is our rudder pedals. You always want to make sure your profiles are the correct profiles because this aircraft is dialed in a little bit different. And this, I want to do default. And then, of course, the HOTAS is correct. We got to go apply and save. And then right on back. So flight controls are good. So we're going to have a crosswind coming in from the left. The airplane's going to want to go hard left. Let's talk about the departure now. We're going to get on it pretty quick. We're not going to do a static takeoff if we can help it. It's going to eliminate compressor stalls. So what we'll do is we'll do a takeoff roll. We'll try to roll the aircraft. We'll bring up the throttles to 1.4 on the EPR. And then we'll go ahead and click auto throttle on. And then we will accelerate. Anything below 80 knots will stop the aircraft. Anything above 80 knots will only to V1. We're only going to stop with fire, failure, fear, or shear. And wind shear is a definite possibility with these winds, okay? So we're going to want to climb, get going, and ride that sucker all the way up as fast as we can, okay? I'm gonna sit there and rotate right to 20 degrees. Initially go 15, and then we'll go straight up to 20. Now we'll ride that 20 degrees. It's only a 3,000 foot level, so we got to be really careful. We can get up there in a New York minute, so you know, we might have to kind of play that a little bit, just depending on the winds and what's happening. So I'm going to set that to 3,000 now because they said climb maintain 3,000. That's the problem about this airport. It's just it's so quick. We're going to go ahead and click takeoff. That is good. All right. Do you have any questions for me? The departure is pretty straightforward. We'll look at the SID. We're doing the Westchester 8. So this is going to be up to, right there, it's 343 in the heading, up to 1,000 feet, and then 295. So we'll go ahead and set the heading bug to 295 right now. That's just going to help us decrease some workload. So we'll go 295. And then I will start my flows, and we'll be out of here pretty quick. 295, right there. Set 295 is good to go. Yes. All right, on the overhead, let's check it out. Let's make sure Cliff did his job. Normal, normal, normal. We're good here. That should read 0. We've got on, normal, on. Battery, everything should be pointed that direction. Amps are good. It should be pointed above 25, and it is. Good. Good, good, good. It's reading 0. We like to see that. No loads on any AC. Galley power's on. This is auto. That's open. Starter's off. That's off. Fuel heat's off. EMR lights are on. Seatbelts are on. That's off. That is on. All of these pumps are coming on, including the center. We're going to burn down there in just a minute. You know why? Because we're going to start the APU. Let's go APU 1 1000, 2 1000. Let it go. Let that come up. We already checked all that. Normal EFIS is normal, and that is normal. Okay, we're going to clear that. That is good. I don't know why they have that on right now. We have to wait until the... I think we have the external air going too. So Buffalo is 727 feet. So about right there. And looking at pressure in Buffalo right now, folks, as we see it. Pressure 3040, nice and high pressure there. They got some lake effect snow. They got marginal. I mean, it's 10 miles visibility with slight snow over there. Okay, 3040, that is good. Rate is down. That's off. That's off. Auto. Close, I should say. That is off. Those are good and tested. That's good. That's good. Logo lights are off. Don't need it now. Cliff doesn't know it's day. On normal. Good. He tested that as well. That should be on auto. Ram air should be off. And I'm just going to check everything. Make sure we're good to go. A little less quick. Yep. Good. And we have rudder travel unrestricted, which we should see. It looks like we are on the bus. Let's get it going. We got AC load on on the right side. We have AC load on the left side. We'll go ahead and close that. And just for the heck of it, left gen's coming off. See how it takes the load? Good. Back on. You can see right load coming up. See? Dropped in. Right side. Left side takes a load. Back on. Okay, good. That's just first flight of the day stuff. We're going to check the cross bus tie. That's what you're doing with all that good stuff. Okay, it's just got to reset. Alrighty then. Good. Altitude 3000 is set right there. Airspeed's coming in at 146. I should have did that before I set it up. 146, that's all right. We didn't lose too much. And then heading, I said, was 295. Let's go around this way. 295 on the heading, and we are be good to go. Takeoff is on. 295. There she goes. 295. Let me just check this. Yep. 109.3. It's all set. 21.4 is good to go. That's set, and this is done. That's on. All right, folks, we're ready to go. Let's run the checklist. Let's get the heck out of here. Pops, how are you? AJ hanging outside for the flight. Catering just got here. Woo-hoo. That's right. Nice time. Next time, flare. Yes. Flare would be good. Now, I don't know. They might hit wind shear. You never know. They could hit some shear, and that was the end of that. Okay, New York 120.8. We got New York approach on. All right, let's go ahead and call New York, and let's, you know what? I'm going to do the checklist first, and then let's call them, okay? Let's do that. You guys with me? All right, let's go like this. Pre-start check below the line. Pre-start check below the line. Doesn't hear me. Why doesn't it hear me? Let's see what we got. Audio device is going to be Yeti's. No. Okay. Alright guys, I'm trying to find where the heck that volume is so it could hear me. Let's try that.
Audio test complete. Audio test complete.
Okay. What am I missing? Pre-start check below the line. Pre-start check below the line. Pre-start check below the line. No. Really, Cliff? Give me a second. Let me find out where... Headset. That's what I wanted. Voice control. Open microphone mode. Set there. Really, guy? Check. No. All right, looks like we might be dumping him. I don't know what the heck's going on, but not cool. That he got us mostly up and running. Okay, I got to figure out the audio issues. Let me see something. On departure brief.
Go ahead. No questions.
Pre-start check below the line. It doesn't hear my microphone, you guys. I don't know why. Check. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time. We're done. I don't want to sit there and take a delay over that. So we'll do our checklist ourselves, and we're going to do the whole dang shebang ourselves, which sucks because it adds a little bit of load, but whatever. Zero fuel weight is set. Takeoff condition computer is set. Stabilized trim is set. Flaps takeoff selector is set at 11. Airspeed bugs and TRP is set, and we're not going to use the TRP today. We're going to go straight up. Bugs are set there. Fuel and fuel pumps. We've got 21.4 fuel pumps are coming on, and they are on right now. Hydraulics are coming on high. We'll shut the windows and we'll lock this thing up. Let's call for push and let's get going. Okay, standby lockout coming up. We're going to throw it to standby. Click that, flip that down, then shut the lockout off. And that is it. Let's call for our, what the heck? What's going on here? Okay, we're done. Like, what happened? Is it this? They're kidding me, right? Oh, now they want to come in. All right, so we're just going to have to delay it a little bit longer. All right, let me get to your questions as we delayed. Cliff is sleeping. Yes, he is. Cliff's in the back of the jet sleeping. Cliff must be trying to get a date with the FA. That's right. Cliff, you're fired today. I had to fire the guy. He's done. That's not good. All right, let's tune to 120.8, and we'll go ahead and get a clearance out of here. 120.8 coming in right now. And now I have to shut the stupid back door. Pump's coming off. You don't want to squish anybody. So we're going to shut off the hydraulic pumps. Can you imagine that back of the stairs going wacky on us? That wouldn't be good. All right, let's get in the aircraft, and we're done. We're going to throw the AC card off, and we're going to disconnect the GPU because we're on ship power. Nice. There we go. All right, folks, we're ready to rock and roll here. Let's bring it in. Hopefully your week is good. Yes, that was an interesting CRJ crash. Obviously, I replayed that like 15,000 times on the one. I think the best picture is where the I don't know if you saw it, but the video where I think the FO from the other airplanes is recording that landing.
November 350 has a touchdown.
So the investigators are going to do a few things. One, they're going to check.
350 turn left.
They're going to check if they hit wind shear, right? So what was their sink rate coming in? Obviously, we're hearing things that it was pretty high, but that's not a fact yet. So we have to see all the facts, right? And that's what we're going to have to check out is facts. And we'll go from there.
Left on Gulf.
We got a beautiful day to fly here, folks. Just a little bit windy.
Left Next left. Make a next left. Get off the runway. Next left, please.
Did I miss the joke of the day? No, yeah. He had one, which was hilarious.
Number 2.
He always got a
246,
good joke.
7,
I didn't tell a
left
joke of the day, but I will.
270.
Right to 270, 22467.
Departure list up to 679, 7.5, climb 15,000.
Process 679, your departure, hello. Climb and maintain
All right, you ready?
2000.
Our wedding was so
Climb
beautiful,
12,000,
even the cake was in
679.
tears. It's pretty good. You guys gotta love that. Dad joke. All right, that's the joke of the day. There you go. Are we done boarding? No, we're still boarding. Come
All
on,
right, number
guys. Get
345,
on the
continue
airplane.
on that taxiway, that's Juliet. Cross runway 4 right at
You want me to
Juliet.
see if Cliff can work? Let's try Cliff again. Let's see if he can work. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. Let's see. Of course, then I have to reset them all. You know, I don't want to do that. So, well, maybe I'll try it. Let's just try one more time, see if we can wake him up. We might not be able to.
3047, proceed direct to Y, climb and maintain 17,000, 17,000.
Direct way, 17,000,
Pre-start check below the line.
Covers and pins.
Removed.
Aircraft log and documents.
Checked on board.
Altimeters.
3024 set.
350, cross runway 4 right at
Set and
Juliet,
checked.
and then straight to
Fuel,
parking.
oil,
Take that
hydraulic
Juliet all the way
quantities.
to parking.
Set. Checked.
Zero fuel weight.
Checked. Set.
Your departure, good evening, Delta 1231, passing 8,000
Takeoff.
15,000, heading 320.
Stabilizer.
Delta 1231, your departure, hello.
Decimal 7. Set.
Flaps takeoff selector.
Stowed.
Speed bugs.
Set.
Pre-start check below the line completed.
Thank you. Guess what? He came back. Maybe he was out in the. I think he was out in the bathroom, guys. He was just out in the lav, in the terminal.
Delta 1231, proceed direct Gale, climb and
That's what he
maintain
was doing.
17,000, 17,000.
He was doing something.
Direct Gale and climb maintain 17.
All right, hydraulic over 617 over 16, and we've got oil is at 15 even. Nice. So they filled up our oil for us, and hydraulics looking good.
79, proceed direct park, climb and maintain 17,000,
Okay.
17,000.
Let's give him a call, and let's get ready for
American
the.
3047, contact New York Center 125.32.
Are we still boarding? Yeah, come on, guys. Pops. So how do you know if there's a pilot at your party? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Yeah, that's true. That's about right. By the way, guys, the Navigraph newsletter has released, so I want to check that. If you haven't, and if you're a member of the FSBN on Discord, we're voting. I think voting closes here in about 20 minutes or so. We have an open flight on the 24th of this month, so next week, next Friday, we have nothing scheduled. So you need to vote and tell us what you guys want to see. How's that? All right, 60 over 60. I'm good to go. Let's close it up. That's on. That's on. Let's go ahead and give the doors a close. Boop. Aft stairs coming in. Forward stairs coming in. Main stairs coming in. Aft main is closed. Let's go, guys.
2532, good evening.
No. The airplane is clean. So we had a couple of things to vote on. We have a Devil in the A320/321. Look, she's skating. And, we'll go from there. Let's go before start check. All right, Cliff, wake up. Before start check.
Parking brakes.
They're set. Set.
Doors.
Closed.
Startup and pushback clearance.
Received.
November 22467, turn left heading 220.
Left 220, 22467.
Let me give him a call. Tell him we're going to push on
Before start
Alpha.
check completed, ready for engine start.
Okay, let's see if that got him into the sequence we need him to be in. He might not be in that sequence, and if he's not in the sequence, guys, we're just gonna kick him off. Because if he doesn't get in the right sequence, forget it. It's worse for
Number
me.
22467, turn left heading 130, pursue direct patch of enable.
I heard left to 130. I didn't catch the last part. 467.
Direct Pachu.
Pacho. Flight mode is on.
That's Papa Alpha
10-9.
Charlie Hotel uniform.
And this is where we're going, guys.
Roger
We're
that.
going-
Direct Pachu 22467.
We need a push on Alpha. Let's give him a call. New York departure, Riptide 5800, Westchester looking to push on Alpha.
Riptide 5800 New York approach departure. Hello, push on Alpha approved. Let me know when you're ready to taxi.
All right, we'll call for taxi. Push approved for Riptide 5800. 24th is a Monday. Do you mean 28th? That's what I meant, the 28th. You know what I'm talking about. All right, brakes released. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. Are we good? Did they say we're good? Maybe we're not good. Stand by for push here. Okay, I want to go nose to the right.
5 miles from Pachu, cross Pachu at
Brakes.
3000, clear
Off.
RNFS runway 31 approach.
Brakes are off. Let's go.
Cross Pachu 3000, cleared RNAV.
All right, you
31
guys
approach,
ready? We're going to do shoots on. So members in the chat,
RNAV
there's a little
X-ray,
emoji.
22467, that's
And I'm
later
just
copy.
going to wait until the aircraft turns in out of this wind because it's brutal. So right now you wouldn't want to start the engine because these things are prone to compressor stall. And the reason why is you're taking 20 knots in the tail, and that's not good. So I'd rather take a crosswind a little bit because that wind is, look at that wind, it's brutal.
Band 22467,
So we want to
looks
wait
like
until
you
we
are
can
still,
kind of
130.
get...
Can you just let left turn?
Now, right now that's
030.
directly into the wind, so I want a little bit of a
Left turn
crosswind. So
030. I'm just
kind of
stop
delay
Pachu,
the engine
22467.
start.
Yeah, no problem. If you want, just get that
We're
in.
back
Left,
on the road again.
010.
Shoot, did anybody get a time? Dang it.
Left 010, 22467.
Whoa. All right. Hold on. Look, dude. There we go. Get rid of that. And 1855. I'm going to go ahead and throw the run. Now we can start.
I got Pachu in the computer. And
I'm going to start left engine first.
Yep,
Ooh, let me tell him.
direct,
Let's see if it works.
467.
Start left engine. Start left engine. Start left engine. Start left engine. No. Cliff, you're gone. Sorry, bud. All right, let's do this. That's on both. That's on. Start valves open. We got the aircraft. That is coming on, and GSX has said no. Let's set the park brake. Park brake set. All right, when you guys do that, I'm going to throw this on 20. We're looking for 22.
LaGuardia, altimeter 3031.
Fuel in.
RNFS trade runway 31 approach. Information, Victor is current.
And we got light off. There's our light. Looking for 40. We got 40. You can go ahead and shut it off. We're good on the start here. All right, we're going to shut the engine, the starter off, starter cutout. And we got rollback on the EGT. All right, good start on 1. Let's go ahead and fire number 2. All right, 2 coming to start. Bleeds are off. We're good to go. Both. And on. Right starter is open and clock is on.
Departure Mega 1080 with you, climbing through 10,000.
And really, folks, what we're
Mega
looking at
1080,
is the
New York
N2
departure,
here.
Hello, climb and maintain 7,000.
When we get to our fuel flow at 22,
7,000 for American 1080.
so we're looking at fuel flow
Turn
right now. We've got a
2247,
little bit of
contact with
rotation
White
here
Tower,
in
118.3.
one.
Have a good one.
118.3 for TB47.
Right now,
I'll
we're
tell you
going
how
to
much I appreciate all your
throw
service
the
tonight.
fuel. Boom! Here we
Thanks for
go.
flying.
There's the light. So now we're going to watch the EGT gauge. We're going to watch the N1.
FedEx 165.
N2. Sorry, our N2 is right here. Fuel flow's
on,
down here. You know what I meant. We're watching N2 here. All right, we got a good light. It's on 40, and the EGT's coming back, so we're good. I said fuel flow before, but I didn't mean that. I meant N2. All right, system B and A is on. Galley is on. That is good to go. That's good. That's good. Emer lights are on. Seatbelts are good. We're going to go ahead and throw this to captain. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go through all of them and make sure we have current in all of the system. Keep it on captain. That's good. Those are on. This is on. Master is coming off. This is the EPU. We'll shut the EPU off, and air is off. Once that's done, we'll check left side, right side. We have good frequencies. Amps are good. Volts are good, and amps are 0. That's what we want to see. That is good up on top. We'll clear that. Come to auto, and we're ready to go here, folks.
25.32 for American 1080.
Flaps. Flaps set 11. Good. Flaps set 11. Last thing we're going to do is shut the off. All right, checklist. Switch. All right, taxi lights on. We'll go ahead and check this. Boom. Spoilers deployed. Spoilers deployed. 1, 2, rudders. Okay, guys, we're good to go. All right, before taxi, air conditioning panel is set. Pitot heat ignition is on. Anti-ice is off. Engine instruments are checked. Flight controls are free. Flaps 11 degrees. We got a green light. Transponders on TARA. And pneumatic cross feeds are closed. Before taxi checklist is complete. All right, 1 Alpha, let's go. New York departure, Riptide 5800 taxi.
Riptide 5800, runway 34, taxi via Alpha, cross 29 at Alpha.
Okay, 34 via Alpha, we'll cross 29 on Alpha, Riptide 5800. Brakes off, let's go. Okay, guys, listen to those JTs. And we got that wind just pushing the airplane now.
South 1276, descend and maintain 90,000.
It's not going to take much to move this aircraft, I hate to tell you. We got belts on in the chat, too. I like that. We got nothing on the overhead there. I'm going to throw the lights down. We won't turn them on just yet, but you can see that crosswind coming in. All right, on the road again. Oops. What those do is that drops the landing lights from underneath the wing here. You can see it right there. All right, let's talk about one threat we have today, and that's going to be the wind shear escape. So if we happen to get wind shear in the air, we're going to do a wind shear escape maneuver. So essentially, we're going to pitch up to about max performance in the aircraft. So we're going to push the throttles pretty much all the way up if we had to. And then we're going to take and pretty much go right up to stick shaker on this aircraft. We're going to ride it all the way up. We're not going to touch a thing. Flaps stay down, gears down, everything's down. We just ride that thing as fast as we can, as much as we can, as high as we can, until we clear the wind shear.
FedEx 165 heavy, just never mind.
Okay, brake pressure's good, and our pumps are on. All right, we're crossing 29, approaching 29. I'm looking, nobody's there. Lights are coming on.
Approaching runways.
We've got vectors, neon, HOPC chords. Yeah, we're good. I'm just looking at the flight plan, folks. I know we shouldn't have head down. That's actually a no-no for coastal, is to keep the head up. So, sorry.
I'm going to put you on a course for runway 4. To do a runway 31, you're going to have to make a right turn and then just go around. Like
Look at that windsock, you guys.
I don't know if you're familiar with LaGuardia.
Good stuff. Oh, yeah. We know LaGuardia well, don't we?
Yeah, we saw that on the approach. We're fine with any runway.
Okay, all right.
So to mitigate that threat, like I said, what we're going to do is roll that aircraft. We're just going to roll it straight up to mitigate. And to mitigate that threat, you know, if we have wind shear after V1, we're just going to keep it on the ground a little bit longer if we can, and then we'll rotate. This is a short runway, so we can't do it much. But I'm going to go ahead and check brakes. Hey, brakes look good. We're approaching 3-4 on the on the pavement here, and 3-4 on the sign. We're going to stop the aircraft. We'll run through our checklist, and we'll go from there. Okay, here we go. We might have to set the brakes. Yeah, we want to roll here, so let's go ahead and set the brakes. Brake set. All right, before takeoff config is checked. Let's go ahead and do that right now. This is going to be armed. I'm just going to push these up with the brakes. Brakes are on, so I'll do that when we start rolling. We got a green light. All right, ignition selector is on alpha. Okay, altimeters are set. ABS and spoilers are armed, and we got takeoff armed. Before takeoff, checklist is complete. You guys ready to go? Let's do this thing. New York departure, Riptide 5800, holding short 3-4, ready to go.
Riptide 5800, wind 320 at 16, gust to 6, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Copy the winds, clear for takeoff, Riptide 5800. Nobody's coming in, we're good. All right, lights coming on. Bang, bang, and bright. If we have an engine out, we're going to go right over to JFK, or probably do Newark. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Just saying.
The Proud 2 arrival into LaGuardia.
3-4 on the pavement. Here we go, guys.
Welcome, LaGuardia altimeter 3031. Expect back.
All right, we're going to do a rolling takeoff. I'm going to push them up really quick and then back down. Okay, we're good. Here we go. 1.4. Lots of rudder on the right side. Here we go. And I'm going to push.
JetBlue 5522 information, Victor current at LaGuardia. If you can reset your transponder, squad 4.
All right, here we go.
4233.
I got it.
4233 in the box.
It is thrust set.
Southwest 1276, descend maintain 7000.
Putting a little bit of left crosswind in there. I'm taking a little bit out. There's V1. There's VR. We're rotating.
Good evening, Denver 50.
There we go.
Pull
it up.
We're climbing 15,000 feet.
Gear up.
Denver 50,
20 degrees.
1,000,
1,000, roll.
Hello, climb and maintain 17,000, 17,000.
Heading select. Here we go. There's 1,000. I'll roll the aircraft right now. Watch the speed. I've got the flight controls. There's 2,000. New York departure, Riptide 5800, climbing through 2,000 for 3.
Riptide 5800, New York departure. Hello, radar contact, climb and maintain 1,000, 11,000.
11,000 on the climb, Riptide 5800. Okay, now we're good on the climb. I'm going to push those throttles up. All right, hand flying the aircraft just a little bit. We're going to get those throttles up. Okay, once we get to, okay, flaps to 0.
Down to 8,000, JetBlue 5522.
Riptide 5800, fly heading 320.
Okay, 320 on the heading. $320, folks.
Slats retracted.
320. Yeah, 320 right there. 320 right there.
Direct neon 5366.
Actually, in there 5366. Summon your instructions. Proceed current heading, please.
All right, current heading.
Okay, autopilot's coming on. Now I'm going to go heading select. 320, we're good. Good on the climb. Let's go ahead and go VNAV climb. Whoa, airplane is leveling off. Don't like that. It's leveling off because of the speed. It's going to try to hold that.
5800, maintain 250 knots until advised.
Okay, 250 on the speed, Riptide 5800. We're going to slow down now. We'll hold that 2500 right now. So what I'm going to do is just make sure we're good. We are. And the airplane is coming in. Auto throttle is armed.
Stabilizer motion.
All right, I've got stab motion. That's up. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and get the airplane cleaned up, and we will maintain 250. From FMS override, we'll hold 250. There's 7,000. Now we're climbing like a homesick angel.
Riptide 5800 with the direct neon, resume normal speed.
Okay, direct neon will resume almost speed, normal speed for Riptide 5800. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear this. We're going to go direct neon, so we're going to go direct to
right,
neon, in,
360,
execute,
All right, 360, vector.
heading select,
Southwest 1276, descend and maintain 4000.
To maintain 4,000, Southwest 1276.
and I'll do a departure here. I'll do a climb check. Just a minute. There's 10,000 feet. I'm just got my hands full here, guys, so just give me a second. And I'm going to go nav. We'll arm it. Nav track is armed, and VNAV capture. I'm going to go 11,000. He said resume normal speed, so we'll go ahead and do that. Take off the FMS override now, and we will go ahead.
5366, continue that right turn, heading 040.
Right turn 040, 5366.
And one. Coming down here, looking good. Climb altitude is good. That's on. That's good. That's good. Let's go shut the pumps off. All right, there's 11,000. Where the speed's coming back a little bit, and we'll go climb thrust set. Sorry, I should have done that before.
5522, descend and maintain 7000.
Down to 7,000, JetBlue 5522.
Reply 5800, climb and maintain 17,000, 17,000, contact New York Center 125.32.
17,000, 125.32. We'll see you. 17,000, 135.72. Here we go. That's armed. VNAV on. 135.72. 135.72. This is why you want two people in the airplane. 135.72. It's a lot going on. Okay, 135.725 right there. Let's go ahead and throw that to the off position. I'll flip that back on. Let's just make sure that's the correct frequency. New York Center 120.
That's everything taken.
Yes, it is. 135.32.
Delta 2989.
125.32. Sorry. 125.32. That was my bad. Thought I heard that. 125. 130. What is it? 125. What? Dang it all. 125. Shoot. Well, where's that center? 125.325. 125.30.
5366, thanks for help. Turn left heading 320, direct neon when able.
All right, 320 and direct neon when able, 5366.
All right, let's try that.
New York Center, Delta 2922 with you, 330.
Delta 2922, New York Center, cross to mark and maintain level 180.
Cross mark at 180 for Delta 2922.
Give him a call.
Brickyards 4387, contact Cleveland Center 12545.
Armed.
Cleveland, Brickyard 4387, thanks.
VNAV captured, coming in. Give him a call. New York Center, Riptide 5800, climbing through 16.4 for 17.
Riptide 5800, New York Center, climb and maintain level 260.
Roger, we'll climb, maintain. Do you say 260?
Affirmative, 260 for now.
Okay, 260 on the climb, Riptide 5800. Okay, armed. It is armed. VNAV climbs on. Let's go. Okay, airplanes in the climb. Speed's coming up. Here we go. Did I see the screenshot of the 7.5? Not yet, but boy, I'm looking forward to that airplane. Let me tell you. That's going to be one heck of a bird, you guys. All right, coming through 18,000. We're going to go ahead 2992. Here we go. Let's just set it right now.
Stargate Endeavor 5366, level 17,000
Set.
feet, direct neon.
2992.
They're 5366 New York Center. Climb and maintain level 240.
240, 5366.
Okay, up there, 18,000. We're looking at 26,000 on the altitude. We are 128 on the weight, so you know, I would probably keep it to 3-4. 340. It's on their Instagram account. Okay, I'll check it out for sure. Yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be an awesome airplane, man.
Next center, low Delta 733 off.
Okay, these are coming off. Seatbelts. Thank you, guys.
Delta 733
Departure
New York
was a
Center,
handful.
Climb and maintain 12000.
12000 Delta 733.
If I could get untangled, that would be excellent. There we go. All right, guys. So, chat, here we go. We got neon. We're out of the departure now. We are going to Buffalo. What's the weather in Buffalo, folks? Anybody know?
Delta 1231, contact Cleveland Center 134.12.
134.12 Delta 1231.
JetBlue 2145, Cleveland Center 134.12.
134.12 JetBlue 2145. Yeah.
All right. By the way, if you were a member, YouTube member, you get some extra perks. You get to see videos before anybody else does. You get exclusive.
5800, climb and maintain level 360.
Yeah. Okay, can we get 340 instead?
Riptide 5800, you sure can. Amend altitude, climb and maintain level 340.
Okay, 340 for Riptide 5800. 340 on the altitude. Bingo. Let's go. And I'm going to change that here on my cruise page.
Center Delta 2042 with you flight level 330.
340.77.
New York Center, good evening.
Okay, we're all set. And the reason why I did that, folks, is because of the weight. You know, we're not too light. I mean, for that altitude, it's pretty close to our top end at 370. So I want a little more buffer is what I'm saying. Okay, right now the weather in Buffalo, we got marginal VFR on point here. Looks like 10 miles visibility, light
Delta
snow still.
733, climb and maintain level
Winds 280 at 9.
Flight level 360 now, Delta 733.
Visibility is 10.
1080, cross Clipper at maintain 12000.
Broke in at 2400. That's just
3042.
and broke in at 28.
For American 1080.
2800, 28,000 that is. Temperature -6, dew point -11, altimeter 3042. Looks like we'll do runway 23. I'm going to caution.
999 is 16000.
Fuel.
Delta 999, New York Center, climb and maintain level 340.
Just burned out of that center. Let's go ahead and throw that off.
340 Delta 999.
Who's the aircraft over Calverton?
Ooh, CCC.
Delta 406, New York approach 125.7, please.
125.7, sorry about that.
All right,
Delta
are you guys excited?
1953, cross Owens at maintain 14000. The Kennedy altimeter 3031.
Cross Owens and maintain 14000, 3301. Kennedy altimeter Delta 1950.
Wow.
American 1080, contact.
When do we push? You guys know?
119.
Shoot, what was it? 1855 maybe?
1985 for American 1080. See ya.
Delta 2602 with you.
All right, looks like runway 23 on the approach today, guys, into Buffalo. Weather's fine. Just a little overcast, a little light snow, nothing big deal. 235 on the course.
Roger. American 319, cross Cameron at maintain 110,250.
235, here we go. We'll set that. 235 is set. We're going to be setting at 111.3. Flip
Who is the
over
aircraft
here.
calling?
Bang, and let's go to weather.
Who's the aircraft that was calling without a response?
Delta 2602.
Delta 2602, New York Center, roger.
All right, turbulence forecast right now, guys. up at this altitude. We're going to go up to 340.
Delta
Looks pretty good.
2042 cross mark at
Although it doesn't look
level
good.
180.
I mean, we're getting light chop right now, but I don't show anything forecasted. But it's supposed to be pretty bumpy.
1900 cross Cameron at and maintain 1000, 250 knots. The Kennedy altimeter is 3031.
Cross Cameron at 1000 at 250 knots.
You can do a video how to read a METAR, of course. Yes, sir. We could probably do that.
Last aircraft unreadable.
Right here,
very
airborne.
broken.
Let's see. All right, guys, we got Cords, then we've got Darbu, and then we're going to be passing Binghamton. I'm going to go ahead and set that VOR, 1122.
New York Center, your volume is okay, your mic is breaking up severely, very poor.
Okay, 1122, that's going to be Binghamton VOR. Let's go ahead and see if we can grab that VOR. Just probably to the northeast of us, slightly.
JetBlue 2288 New York Center, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good night.
Okay, we've got 20 miles set. We're going to go ahead and throw this up. We've got our weather in as well.
1472 New York radio is offline or at saucer, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good night.
Okay, we're going to be all the way in Binghamton. We got Hancock, Stony Fork. I'm looking for VORs, right?
150 New York Center, roger.
You always want to make sure you know where you are.
Cameron heading 040.
Wilkesboro's to the south of us.
125.7 on leave Cameron 040 American Center.
Prog check coming in. We're looking at runway 23 on the arrival. Auto brake's probably going to be, they said 555 on the FICON. So
cross mark at and
let's see
maintain
what we got here. Weather, it is, no, I don't want weather. I wanted info. Let's go NOTAM. Right now, all FICON patchy ice and a quarter-inch dry snow over compacted snow. Miss, medium to poor, what the? Medium to poor. That's all aprons. Okay, medium to poor aprons. We're looking at Buffalo runway 23, FICON 553, 30%. 1/8 in dry snow, plowed and swept, 140 feet. Remainder compacted snow observed. Okay, so we got a FICON of good, which we're good with that. Let's go ahead and flip this over to landing. 1,000 to go, folks. 33 for 34.
Yeah, 1472 New York Center, thank you. At saucer, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Okay, Buffalo it is.
At
it is not dry. We're going to call this medium. It's actually going to be good to medium. Or just straight up good. Winds are 280 at Niner.
Volaris 1900, contact New York approach 125.7.
Outside air temperature is -6.
125.7,
VRAF's 5, that's fine. Runway is going to be 32, 23 today. Right?
Or correction, Delta 29.
Flaps 15 over 40.
Cross Biley at maintain 13,000. Allentown altimeter is 3034.
And we've got QNH 30.42.
Biley at 13,000. Delta 2922.
Reversers, yes. Auto brake, we're going to throw this on just medium. Landing weight right now, estimating 123. So we're just going to go up 124. Calculate and see what we got. Vector distance is 7,200. And this is pretty accurate, folks. I've done the math a lot of the times using the actual figures from the charts. It looks pretty darn accurate. So this is 70. Here's the deal. Runway 23 is 8829.
Riptide 5800, cross Steuben at and maintain level 260.
Okay, we'll cross Subin at maintain 260 for Riptide 5800. Let's find where the heck that is. Subin.
Good evening, and this is up 230 heavy.
Steuben. All right, we got Steuben, and we're going to go ahead and check that altitude. So we're going to go to the legs page here, and you're going to say this. 260 Steuben, and then execute.
Polaris
And
150
what that's
cross
going to
Cameron
do,
at and maintain
it's going to
1
throw
1000,
a 45 nautical
250
miles
knots,
to the top of
descending
descent.
altimeter is 3031.
So you could see that it's coming in quick. We got 45 miles to descent. That's why we're doing everything right now. All right, auto brake is on medium. Where was our track here? We're looking at factored landing distance of 7286. I'm good with those numbers. 7286. Good stuff. Target right now is 148 on the target.
Frontier flight?
Yeah,
Seems a little high. Hold on just a minute.
2475, we're just checking energy.
135. There
Frontier
we
flight
go.
2475, New York Center, thank you. And confirm you're on the Q448.
135, and we're looking at lap up speed
I see what's happening. You're
228,
direct D-base, is
VMAN
that correct?
179.
Yeah,
So
he sent me direct email.
we're looking at
Got it,
179.
thank
Everything else looks good. They're go ahead and set that. I'm looking at 220. So from this number to that number is slats, okay? Then
Polaris
from here
150
down is
contact, New York
flaps.
approach 125.7.
Okay, we're good. Do you guys have any questions? Let's talk about this, what we're going to do here. We're
Polaris
anticipating
150,
Buffalo.
125.7.
125.7, Polaris 150.
I can get it. Buffalo coming in, right? Okay, so there is no star, but there is an approach. So we're going to do runway 23 on the arrival. I'm going to set it up. We already set this up, so looks like do want to hit 926 feet.
Later, but we will.
So we're going to set this at
2042, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Maintain 320 knots or greater, Delta 2042.
Delta 2042, 300 knots or greater. 300 knots or greater.
Gotcha, 300 knots or greater, Delta 2042.
Okay, that's set,
Delta
and then
2602, do not exceed 280 knots.
Do not exceed 280.
200 feet.
And descent 180, correct?
Delta 26028, affirmative, cross mark at level 180.
180.
30 miles, folks. 200 feet is set. Marked. Good to go. We have a cruise set that on the bugs. And finally, let's talk about missed approach. Go around here if we had to. What we do is climb to 3,000 direct to Wabus, and we'll hold.
Delta 999, clear.
We're looking at MSA to the south is 3,900. Up to the north is 28. We're probably going to be coming to Corvu, and then we'll hit that, and we'll go in. I am going to program ILS 23. And we're just going to leave it alone. Looks like a Trava transition. Let's just make sure that is the case. I don't know what transition. Probably going to be a Corvu.
1953,
G.
descend and maintain 9,000.
Probably going to be G. I don't know yet. I'm just going to throw that in there. I'm going to click execute. We're not going to go anywhere because it's going to throw a discontinuity, and that's what I want. Okay, so I want that disco in there. Okay. Good. Any questions in the chat? What we're going to do and what to expect? All right, just a little snow down there.
Contact of Cleveland Center, 1,
Nothing to worry about.
5.
The visibility is great low. It's just to get through this broken layer. Once we're through the broken layer, we should be good to go.
Delta exit correction, 12542, 42.
Okay, 12542, Delta 733.
Hello, Dragon King. How are you? Dragon King, hello. Yeah, Shelton, I just didn't... I would love to, like, on one of these streams... Well, tomorrow, I'm streaming for members. So if you're a YouTube member, it's probably the price of a cup of coffee. You could... I do live streams for members, too. So I'll be streaming for members tomorrow. And tomorrow night after the game, we'll be streaming.
42, cross Biley.
They're a little less formal. Still fun, but... What would you say, guys? A little more relaxed?
Bailey at maintain flight level 130, altimeter.
When I do these, I'm not dressed like this, so that's good.
2042,
All right, you guys, right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and drop down. Altitude's coming in set. We're going to bring it all the way down to 26,000. Set, armed.
10,000.
Let's go.
Down to 10,000.
Okay, you guys have any questions in the chat? We'll hold off on right now. Okay, everything's set. We've got 110.3, 235 on the inbound course. We're looking at
Delta 1414, contact Washington Center.
Buffalo, is Buffalo
126.87.
on that I don't know because I don't want to be switching
2687,
freaking
Delta 14.
frequencies. They are 126.150.
Delta 2445.
There's two approaches, 123
Delta
and 126.
2445, New York Center, climb and maintain level 220.
Okay, guys, I'm going to write those frequencies down just because it's going to decrease my time.
Delta 2445, level 220, higher for you in about 3 minutes.
Buffalo East approach, I'm assuming it's going to be that 126.150. 126.150. I'm just going to throw that in on standby. 126.150. Bring it on down here, just in case. Probably it's the other one. It's always going to be like that, right? 126.150. We got to get
Delta
down
230,
now.
climb and maintain level 330.
Come on, airplane.
Climb and maintain for level 330, Delta 230.
126.150. Did I say? 126.150.
Delta 2922, contact New York approach 120.8.
Okay, we're going to throw this on medium.
120.8, Delta 2922.
We're starting. Come on, get down. Go. Now we got plenty of time.
Delta 2206, what's
All right, guys, what are we missing? Tell me what I'm missing. Help me out.
Well, 2602, cross Biley at and maintain 13,000.
All right, 235 on the inbound course. 111.3 is set. All right, we should be starting down here just a minute down to flight level 260. Go. Let's go ahead and put this below. Normal, below, go. Now I could tell it to start descending, but it's going to probably start right now. Okay.
Delta 2602.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I need the readback on the instruction, please. Cross Biley at and maintain 13,000.
Biley at 13,000.
Let's keep the wheel side down. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll talk about the landing here in just a minute. New York Center, Riptide 5800 out of 3-4 for 26.
Riptide 5800, thank you. You can contact Cleveland Center now, 134.12. Good night.
Over to Cleveland, 134.12. We'll see you. 134.12.
Endeavor 5366,
Dang
Cleveland
it.
Center, 134.12.
134.12. 134.12.
Top Gun 2 arrival.
134 1-2. 134.12. Set. Go. Cleveland Center. Here we are. 134.12.
Endeavor 5366, flight level 40. WestJet 363, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Seatbelts are on, then you turn them off.
WestJet 363.
Endeavor 5366, Cleveland Center, roger.
Steuben. At Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800, descending it out on 31 for 26, East Steuben.
Riptide 5800, Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, quick wings 1019 with you. Climbing to 31,000 feet.
All right, you guys.
3-1.
Looking at the fuel temp, -4, -2. We're good on that. We could,
1019, Cleveland Center, roger.
you know, when it hit -10, that's a problem, but we're good right there. So if it hits -10 on approach, well, I'll want to do that before approach. What the heck is that? You could see what's going on.
1775, clear direct.
So you see how it says it's all jacked up? It
Can you
goes
repeat that for America 1775?
Steuben to Beanie,
1775,
and then
Hank.
we're gonna basically get probably gonna be to Corvu.
Air Canada 2806.
It's gonna.
Maintain flight
I'm not gonna
level
worry about
310.
that. So we're just gonna look at Trava. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw anything in there just because
1648, contact Cleveland 125.42.
we're gonna get vectored. So what I'm saying, folks, is that this doesn't work here.
WestJet 363, climb and
This
maintain
Trava
level
would
400.
work, but
400, WestJet
you know, I'm
363,
expecting
sorry, I forgot
vectors
to
now,
my VC.
so
No
it's
problem.
going to be
I just
off. I'll
had
just have to
traffic
go
above you, but
direct
they're clear
to
now, so
wherever,
that's why I climbed you.
or we won't even have to worry about that anymore. Does that make sense? All right, guys, what did we say on the altimeter setting? I've got 3042. I'm going to write that down too, just so I know. 3042. Descent checklist is coming. 30.42. And I'm going to do my flow now just because we're descending. So I'm going to come up, engine sync
Rear wing
off.
289, contact New York Center 125.32.
One to go. Pumps coming on. or those lights should have been off. That's all right.
Air Canada 2806, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Flight level 330, 2806.
Okay, level 26,000.
Delta 1231, descend and maintain flight level 300.
Just heard you on frequency, good sir. Delta 2964, cool. I love it. You're going to Detroit? Nice. How's Detroit's weather? Okay, guys, we're just passing 26. You can see that's Steuben. We've got Beanie and then Dunkirk. Ooh, that's a crazy place. 116.4. So I'm going to go ahead and set this. This is going to be right by Buffalo here. 116.4. Let's see if we can't grab the VOR here. Yeah, we got 83 miles basically to go. I'm waiting for a descent. So it's incumbent on air traffic control to descend us because we're not on an arrival at all. So they'll have to step us down. And I really don't.
Riptide 5800, cross Benny at and maintain 1000. The Buffalo altimeter is 3042.
Okay, we're cross Benny at 1000 for Riptide 5800. Benny 11,000. We're going to start our descent now.
Air Canada 2806, climb and maintain.
Okay, here we go.
Level 340.
And VNAV set.
Air Canada 2806.
Going to go ahead and set this down to 11,000. 11,000. Okay, that is set right there. Armed and VNAV descent. Here we are. Clamp on the FMS. Start dropping us in there. Okay, I got the aircraft. So what I'm going to do is take it by hand, and I'm just going to start looking and see what the green banana gives us. All right, sometimes you have to get rid of the automation. And look.
Delta 999, Cleveland Center, roger.
How we doing? 1800. How we doing? 2000, 2100. All right, you can see what's happening, right? There's that green banana I was talking about. And this is what an Airbus doesn't teach you. Right here, see that green banana right there? Now, obviously with an Airbus you can verify it, but normally an Airbus you're just waiting for the autopilot to kick. You can't do it on this airplane. It'll bite you. Even on a 7.3 you got to make sure you know what the heck's going on. And the Airbus as well too, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, usually an Airbus will never say disconnect the autopilot. I mean, and go down to a different level. That's what I just did. I went from a level 3 to a level 2 because now we're vertical speed in. And I'm just going to keep that vertical speed set with the throttles the way they are. Nice and smooth. It's about, what are we doing? 2,000 feet? 2,100 feet a minute.
350, Air Canada 2806.
Now we're busy, so...
WestJet 363, contact Cleveland on 125.42, 2542.
12542, WestJet 363, have a good night.
All right, guys, we're looking good here.
Air Canada 2806, climb and maintain, flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Air Canada 2806, thank you.
Sorry, guys, it's been busy. These are busy these are busy trips when we do these quick trips. Buffalo to Pittsburgh is going to be just as quick tomorrow.
310.
Okay, down to 21,000, 21,900. We're at 2,200.
Resume normal speed.
It might change with the altimeter adjustment too.
1231.
Good night, Jason. Talk to you later. Chris, thanks, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.
18 is flight level
we'll see you, boss.
327, climbing flight level 390.
The way we want to land here is want to land with the first third of the runway. You know, it's going to be, like I said, we got good braking, so I'm not worried about it. But I have a tendency to float down the runway a little bit. I'm trying not to. I'm going to try to put it right on the mark. But I will flare.
That was for Spirit Wings 1019 direct Ponset.
Remember to flare. That's right.
1090 direct Ponset.
We'll try to flare.
Air Canada 2806, contact Cleveland 125.42, 2542.
Okay, there's 19.9. All right, guys, members in the chat, go ahead. Let's throw on our
5366 cross Benny.
Our chutes.
1000 Buffalo altimeter 3042.
All right, Benny at 11, copy altimeter 5366.
We got to throw on our belts. Shoots on. Here we go. In the chat.
Sorry, I had someone in my ear there. I think it was 15 Kilo Mike checking
Hoping
on at
for
12,000.
butter in a Detroit. Yeah. I'm in
15
this.
Kilo Mike, Cleveland Center, roger. The Erie altimeter is 3047.
Yeah, I'm not looking to grease anything. I never grease anything anyway. Even if I tried to, I couldn't grease it. All right, coming to 18,000. We're going to go ahead and throw altimeters at 3042. Here we go.
American 1707, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Checked. 3042 is set. Go around. Bugs are set. 3042 coming down the chute. System Alpha done. That's off. Good to go. Okay, checklist. Descent engine sinks are off. Pressurization set and checked. Coming down pretty good on the pressurization. You can see right here.
Turkmenistan 501 Cleveland Center, roger.
Hydraulics are on high. Altimeters are set at 3042. Landing data and airspeed bugs
Delta
set and cross-checked.
Cleveland Center 135.72.
Okay, guys. I got my heading.
1231. Bye bye.
Because we're going to go right
United.
from Beano, whatever. Or Beanie. Benny, he called it. So right from Benny, probably going to... It's going to be... What the heck's the runway, guys? What's... I got it set for 2-3 here. I just want to make sure that's what it's doing. They're landing and arriving 2-3s. So real life, that is. VATSIM, they're doing the same. So I expect 2-3. We're just going to maintain that heading. Because after Benny, we're
American
done.
115, contact New York Center 125.32.
15,000.
125.
Down to 11.
American 115, thank you.
14.
United 907, contact New York Center 125.32.
125.32, United 907, night.
American 1775, contact Boston Center 134.7.
74, Sun American 1775,
Riptide 5800, contact Buffalo approach 126.15.
126.15, we'll see it. Riptide 5800. 126.15, 126.15. There it is, done. Knew that would come in handy. Let's give him a call. Buffalo approach, Riptide 5800, checking in 13.5 for 11.
Riptide 5800, Buffalo approach, hello. Information Charlie, current Buffalo altimeter 3042, descend and maintain 8,000.
Down 8,000, Riptide 5800. 8,000 set.
Riptide 5800, do you have a speed restriction?
No speed restriction.
Riptide 5800, maintain 240 knots.
240 on the speed. Okay, FMS override. We're going to come down on speed. We're going to go 240. Here we go. Brakes down. Okay, speed brakes are out. We got to slow the aircraft down.
Departure Boeing 65 and favorable and passing 3.5.
Okay, and I'm going to slow down the aircraft.
Radar contact. Proceed direct to Barris.
Direct Barris for JetBlue 865.
Got to slow the airplane down. We're going to go down at 8,000. 8,000 is set.
November, Medvac 41 Golf, Juliet 10,000. Question 11,000. Information Charlie.
November 41 Golf Juliet Buffalo approach. Hello, thanks for Charlie. After EMEN,
heading select.
Brava, expect ILS 23.
After EMEN, Brava, ILS 23, November 41 Golf Juliet.
There's 10,000 coming up.
Buffalo departure, runway 3342, holding short, runway 23.
1,400 feet a minute now.
3342 Buffalo departure, fly runway heading, wind 280 at 9er, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Okay, there's 24. So nice, slowing us down a little bit. We're holding 240 on the speed. Good descent rate. 9.9. We're for 8,000. Speed brake is deployed. We're at -2. We're going to get into these clouds. I'm going to throw the engine anti-ice on. Just on for now. I know we're not entering it yet. Okay, speed brakes are coming down. Speed brakes are now in. And we're going to go ahead and
Number 41 Golf Juliet, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, 41.
The reason why I went heading select, because after Benny, it's going to be your radar vectors. So I got to pull some brake here, guys. Go half speed brake. There we go. 1,000 to go. Speed brake's coming in.
JetBlue 865, contact Cleveland Center 134.12, 3412. See ya.
3412, JetBlue 865. See you.
Okay, after Benny, guys, we're going to be flying straight.
5366 out of 17,000, descending 11,000.
Endeavor 5336, Buffalo approach, hello. Information Charlie, current Buffalo altimeter 3042.
We have Charlie and a copy altimeter 5360.
Just bringing our landing flaps all the way down to 24 right there. Okay, we're set. 8,000 feet.
Coastal 5800, turn right heading 020, vectors for the ILS-23 approach.
Okay, right turn 020, Riptide 5800. 020.
November 14, Gulf Juliet, clear direct Trava, cross Trava at 4,000, cleared ILS-23 approach.
020
Direct
set.
Trava, cross Trava 4000, clear ILS-23, medevac 41 Gulf Juliet.
Okay, I knew we were going to get that vector.
Departure plus 474 Kilo Charlie, short of 23 ready for departure.
Pilatus 474 Kilo Charlie, Buffalo departure, hello, fly runway heading, wind 0, correction, wind 280 at 9er, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Okay, we're basically going to set us up for a, it's going to be a left, left final, so we're basically heading a big, long, extended base leg.
Coastal 5800, descend and maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, Riptide 5800. 6,000, here we go.
Sorry, Riptide.
You're good. Pull the brake, here we
Endeavor
go.
5336, descend and maintain 7,000, 230 knots.
7,000 and 230 on the speed, 5366.
And number 1, Gulf Juliet, best forward speed.
We're 250, November 41, Gulf Juliet.
Okay, so there's Corvu. So I just basically flying
just see what,
vectors
210 knots or greater.
Alright, 210 or greater, November 41, Gulf.
Okay, 6,000 is set. We're doing 1,200. We got the speed brake deployed. Look at all that. Look at that storm. That's the snowstorm we're about to go into.
Envoy 3342, radar contact. Proceed direct, Davik. That's Delta Alpha Victor Victor Kilo.
I'm looking at the weather radar on the FO side, and I've got terrain on my side. There's 7,000.
Envoy 3342, contact Cleveland Center 134.12, 3412. See ya.
3412, good night.
Let me see if there's an...
November 474 Kilo Charlie, radar contacts, altitude.
1,400 climbing, 474 Kilo.
Okay, there is no Buffalo Tower, which is good. There is Buffalo
Charlie,
ground.
3,000, clear direct Jamestown. That's Juliet Hotel Whiskey.
133.2.
Leaving 3,000 direct Jamestown.
133.2. Here we go. This is ground, so I'm going to call right there 133.2. There is no traffic. There's no tower, so we're just going to keep it.
5800, fly heading 360.
360 on the heading. Riptide 5800. 360 on the heading. Here we go. That's going to be this way. 360 on the left side. Or 000. Set. 240 on the speed. So he's coming in the Corfu. He's going to drag us in. We're going to go ahead and flip around, basically do a 180 into, look at those windmills there. As we get closer to the airport here.
November 41 Gulf Juliet, Trava, cleared ILS-23 approach, maintain 180 knots until 5 mile final.
Trava, clear ILS-23, 180 to 5 miles final. Medac 41 Gulf Juliet.
Okay, we got an aircraft ahead of us. 111.3, that's set. Okay, we talked about missed approach, climb 3,000 direct Wabas.
4 Kilo Charlie, just to verify, you still want us climbing at 10,000, correct?
10,000, yeah. Okay, thanks.
6,000.
Endeavor 5366, turn right, heading 030, vectors ILS 23 approach.
Alright, 030 on the heading for vectors.
Riptide 5800, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3,000, Riptide 5800. Okay, in the soup, guys. Here we go, 3,000. Give them about
Endeavor 5366, descend and maintain 5000.
5,000, 5360.
Speed brakes coming up. Okay, I'm going to throw the wing. We're going to throw the wing in. And usually, if in doubt, you would turn it
November
on.
474, Kilo Charlie, contact Cleveland Center, 134.12, 3412, see ya.
3412, class 4 Kilo Charlie.
Speed brakes in. Here we go, in the soup. Yeah, I know. No. Don't want that.
Riptide 5800, turn left heading 340, descend and maintain 2300.
Left turn 340 down to 2,300. 2,300, you guys. 2,300. You ready? I got to do this like 3 times here. 2,300. Here we go.
And Riptide 5800, you can reduce speed 210 knots or greater.
Okay, we'll slow down for you. 210.
And Endeavor 5336, speed 210 or less.
210 or less, 6366.
November 41, Golf Juliet, wind 280 at 9er, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, 2341 Golf Juliet.
Slats are extended. Got it. Speed brakes coming in. We're going to go ahead and arm those. Set.
Endeavor 5366, descend and maintain 4000.
4,000, 5366.
Got the speed. We're going to bring down one, what do you say, 210 or greater. Going 210. We're slowing down right now. The best part about this airplane, we'll slow down to 180, give them a little bit of help. Okay, we're good. Slat flaps are coming in. Set.
Attention all aircraft, Buffalo information, Delta's current altimeter 3042.
3042, roger. 3,000. Here we got 1,000 to go at 2,300. Here we go. 1,200 feet a minute on the descent. 1,100 coming up. Expecting a turn here. Trava. Trying to slow the aircraft down. We got flap sets at 10 in there. You know, guys, Buffalo, there's 2,300. Hold on that. We'll get the speed up a little bit here for them. We'll hold about 200, about 180. We'll do 180.
Endeavor 5366, turn to left heading 330.
330, 5366.
Level 2,300. Here we go. I'm expecting a turn to the left. We'll have a visual here.
Riptide 5800, turn 10 degrees to the left.
10 left, Riptide 5800. 330, here we go. My speed good for you at 180, or you want us faster?
You're good.
All right. Got the airport in sight. It's going to be a left turn here. We'll keep the flaps just the way they are. We'll set them at 11 and then we'll hold. We'll go 15. We'll throw the gear and then we'll jam it on in there on 2-3.
Endeavor 5366, speed 190 knots or less.
190 or less, 5366.
It's spicy today, guys. Nice and turbulent down here.
Riptide 5800, turn left heading 260, join the runway 23 localizer.
Left turn 260 and run the localizer, Riptide 5800. Left turn 26360. What do you say? Yeah. Is it 260? What is?
Yeah. 36, descend and maintain 2300.
2300, 6366.
I didn't say 360. Let me just tell him again. Let me ask him. And Buffalo, Riptide 5800, just confirm the heading for me.
260.
260, roger. I thought so. I'm like 360, that
Number
ain't
4,
right.
Golf Juliet, welcome to Buffalo. If you can make the right on Delta, do that. If not, exit left and contact ground 133.2. See ya.
Alice is
Alright,
armed.
we're gonna make a left turn, contact ground 133.2, November 541, go to Juliet. Good night.
Thanks for flying.
Okay, guys, we're heading on the LIS. The ILS. Dyslexia is a problem. The ILS right now, we got Clup coming in here. Clup is about... Oh, no, that's not good.
Riptide 5800, you are 5 miles from Clump. Maintain present heading 2300 till established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 23 approach, 180 knots until 5 mile final.
Okay, we are clear the ILS runway 2300 till established, and we'll hold 180 till 5 miles for Riptide 5800. We just got an amber alert. That's sad, man. It breaks my heart. No, people are so freaking mean out there sometimes. You know what I mean? Heartless. All right, guys, here we go. Waiting for the intercept here. 2300 to Clup. Once I see that kind of visual here. Looking for the slope to come in. A localizer. 180 to 5 miles. Clup is about there. We're intercepted. Let me give him a call. Buffalo approach, Riptide 5800. We're established.
Riptide 5800, roger. Wind 270 at 9 runway 23, clear to land.
Cover the winds, 23, clear to land, Riptide 5800. Here come the glide slope, 1.5, gear down, flap 15. Slow. That's 5 miles. I got the speed. Gear down, 3 green, flap set. Come on, airplane. Hook it up. Hook it up. Glide slope is captured. Here we go. Down the chute, flap 28. Give me flap 40. Landing check. There we go. Okay, landing check's coming up. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of buffer. There we go. Here we go. Before landing, landing gear is down 3 green. Flaps, ignition, I'm sorry, is on alpha. And spoilers are armed. And finally, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go there. Close that. Close that. Flaps are 40. Set. And I'm going to shut off the airfoil. There we go. Keep the engines on. And we got visual. We'll just keep the ILS on until we get to about 1,000. I'll cut it off. There's 1,000. All right, I'm off. My plane. Here we go, guys.
Approaching 2-3.
Right. We're slightly on the high side, so I'm just going to kind of get down just a little bit. There we are.
Denver 5336, turn left, heading 270, join
Check.
the runway 23 localizer.
270 to join, 5366.
Okay, guys, I'm going to transition visual. I got obviously visual, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a duck under. Raj, I know. We're going to hold it right there. We're good. We're good on the glide slope, guys. I'm doing this on purpose, okay? I want to make sure I can nail that. When we get to about 200, I'm going to transition right there. We're good. We've got the runway made. Just going to keep coming in like this. Checked. Okay, I'm going to check up a little bit. I'm going to go idle. Hold it.
5336, you're 4 miles from clump. Maintain 2,300 till established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 23 approach.
2300 till established, cleared ILS 23, 5366.
Speed brakes. I got the
me
airplane.
180 until 5.
Speed your discretion. There's somebody behind you.
We need to make a turn here.
Riptide 5800, welcome to Buffalo. Exit left when able, contact ground 133.2. See ya.
Do you want us to go right? Our terminal's to the right here.
Oh, you're going to cargo? Yeah, take a right turn and contact ground.
Okay, we'll make a right contact ground for Riptide 5800. Nice. Welcome to Buffalo. Woohoo! We're done. Watch, I made the wrong right. Sean will be like, what are you doing? You made the wrong right. All right, stop right here. Pull that up. We'll go ahead and throw the APU on. All right, gonna throw these off. Boom, boom, bang. Hold. Let's call ground. Aircraft's behind me. Let me go ahead and pull the charts here so I can see what we're doing. Yep, it's straight ahead. Buffalo ground, Riptide 5800 on Mike.
Am I officially calling, just say call sign for me, please?
Yeah, it's Riptide.
Okay, Riptide 5800, continue taxi via Mike to parking. Have a good night.
All right, Mike to parking. Thanks for being on. Appreciate it. We'll see you. Riptide 5800.
Yes, yeah.
I'm seeing this airplane, guys. I'm watching this aircraft coming in. Beautiful landing. Appreciate it. That's spice is what I watch. This is gold. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Steve. By the way, folks, just hit the like button for me right now. If you got some enjoyment out of this, hit that like button. I'm just going to keep those the slats down in case we picked up any ice or anything like that. Watching this airplane coming. It looks like an Endeavour aircraft. Let's stop right there. Whoop. Want to see it. And then we'll clean it up. We'll get the rest of it done. We're going to signature today, pretty much straight. There's a little bit of I wonder. So down there, I can't even see. I want to see if it's like a CRJ or something. It sure is. Cool. Good job, man. Good job. All right, back in the airplane as we're rolling. All right, guys, that's done. We're going to come down here. That's up. We're going to bring the flaps up to 0. There we are. We got the APU started.
Hello, Endeavor 5366 off of 23.
Endeavor 5366, Buffalo Ground, hello. You can take Alpha to parking.
Alpha to parking, yeah, we're going around the back of the terminal.
Roger.
All right, you guys. I looked at the paperwork Sean gave us. Looks like Signature is the provider today. Oh, shoot, weather radar got to come off. There we go. We'll turn that off. We got the APU running. Now we're going to keep the slats down and the landing lights down just because we could pick up any slush or something like that. You don't want those landing lights coming up in that crap. Same with your slats. So we're going to keep the slats in a little bit like that. You know, the slats are down just slight. Because again, you pick up any slush, you don't want that to come up into your, same with like, into your flap. So it's going to be spot 1 or ramp 1 today. So I'm just going to stop here for a minute. Let's see what GSS has in store for us here. Ramp 1. Crap. This is where I struggle. It's like, what freaking ramp are we on? Give me a second. Ramp 2, gate 21, parking. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me look at the paperwork. It said, I thought it said 1. It says ramp 1. We can't do that. So we're just going to go to that cargo straight ahead. That cargo facility is number 1. So that's what we're doing. Endeavor CRJ actually landed. That's pretty good, Steve. I like it. All right, we'll go ahead and throw off the nose light. Boom, we're done. I'm going to start cleaning up the aircraft for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, you guys, YouTube members will have a stream tomorrow. Gonna again shut down number 2. Okay, number 2 is off. On the bus. I've seen them park in front of the USPS as well, so. All right, we're in. Let's go ahead and lock it up. Brakes on. We'll shut down number 1. Number 1 coming on. We are on the bus. Here we go. Number 1 is boom. Close. Seatbelts off. No smoking's off. On the bus here, coming on the APU. We've got 1 supply on. And of course, we'll go ahead and raise that. Stupid thing. Raise that. And then we'll throw the APU air on. Get some cool heat into the cabin because it's cold. Galley power is going to throw that off. We don't need it on right now. All right. And that's off. That's off. You can see outside. We're going to get them off the aircraft. And we will shut the lights off. Anti-collision lights off. Belts coming off. Good stuff. Jeffrey, how are you? He says MD-80. Yes, sir. Classic, right? Gotta love it. Gotta love the 80. You guys, I wrote a blog on it today. If you look at the blog, the Navigraph blog, you'll see the MD-80 comes to 24. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to throw those up because we would have looked out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop the door. We're just going to go to the door here. And I'm going to request deplaning. Request deboarding, please. Thank you. Who is it? It's going to be... I thought I had this checked. But I'm going to have to set this before I'm done. Looks like I'm a little too late. Yeah, it's all right. You always can watch the rewind. It's not a long flight. It's pretty quick. All right, we're going to let the passengers off, open our doors. and we'll let them know how good of a job they're going to do tomorrow. I believe it's going to be signature. I'm going to work on this ramp and get us into this spot for next time. Okay, pop the door. We're going to pop the back too. Even though I don't want to board that deplane that way, GSX won't tell me any other way to do it, so it's kind of a pain in the neck. We'll open that door, open the aft door, forward door is coming open. We got the stairs on the aircraft already, so they'll get off, and we are done. Let's go ahead and get ready for cleaning up the aircraft. I'm going to throw the slats up now. Good. And we are going to do a few things. We're going to get ready for tomorrow. So we're shutting the aircraft down here tonight. So there's a few things I'm going to end up doing, especially as cold as it's going to be. So right after the passengers are done deplaning, it looks like, I don't know what the heck they're doing. Oh, there's the bus. They're waiting for the bus to pick them up. So when the bus picks them up, we'll go ahead and I'll get the aircraft kind of ready for tomorrow. How's that? Tomorrow night. So this is going to be down already. We're going to have to pull this in to about 11. I'll set this down to 11. One less thing for us to do. Slats are good. That is good. This is coming on standby. And finally, we're going to come down here. Normally, you would shut these off. We'll throw that off. You would throw these down. We got to wait for all the passengers to get off the aircraft. This, I'm going to set the stabilizer here to 0. Just one of the things we do to set that stabilizer, especially as cold as it's going to be. This is kind of a cold weather operations, if you will. Set it to 0, and what that does is kind of evens it out. You can see the stabilizer is kind of Steven. They're getting everything off the aircraft. They're getting on the bus, and we're done. I'm going to go ahead and file the flight plan in our ACARS. We got to get paid. So cross your fingers that we do get paid here. I'm going to end flight. Fuel 7141 on the burn, folks, today. So fuel burn was 7141. Good stuff. And file the flight. Cross your fingers, it worked. It worked. Good. We just got paid. And then last but not least, we set that to 0, and we're going to bring this. This is the outflow valve. You're going to want to close that to about 15. Right around there, we'll hold it. And then we're going to shut the air off because, well, it doesn't matter now just because the doors are open. So you don't want to pressurize it. So if you close that bleed valve, you close the pressurization valve in the back, and you have the door closed, you could pressurize the aircraft. We don't want to do that. So what we're going to do, the doors are open anyway, so there's no big deal. Because all of our, our main doors are open, the back doors open. We're good. I'm going to go ahead and shut these lights off till tomorrow. And the cells are coming off. We don't need them. That's going to be on both. What am I missing? We'll go ahead on the overhead here. We're going to go ahead and throw EMER off. Pumps are coming off. We'll keep one pump on for the APU until they're off the aircraft, and then we'll go ahead and shut that down. All right, guys, so rock on. Yep, tomorrow I'll be streaming live for our YouTube members. So you guys, after the game sometime, I don't know when, but we'll be streaming. Look for your alert. Hit the notification button if you haven't done that yet. And then next week, guys, I don't know what you want us to fly, so I'm going to look to see what you voted for. We have an Airbus A320 or a 321. We have the Delta MD-88 that we could fly. We have a Coastal Airways proving flight that we can do in the 737. There's a lot of things we can do. All right, we are done. The people are off the aircraft. Do you want a deboard crew? I want to get out of here. Yes, we're done. So we're going to go ahead and close the cargo doors. We're going to keep the aft stairs open. We're going to shut the forward door here, and we're going to shut our hydraulics pump. Now, and then the last thing we're going to do is shut the APU down. It's going to run through its cycle, and we're going to shut the air off on the APU. Galley is off, and then once the bus disconnects, we're going to go ahead and shut this pump off. I'll do that right now. It's going to still siphon fuel, but it's got to do a 90-second cooldown. And then once that's it, we'll take our crap out of here. I think he's got us scheduled to at a nice hotel today. Let me look at the hotel we're going to. As you can see, we're going to exit out the aircraft to the back, and then we'll shut the back door. So the last thing we'll do is shut the aft main door here. Forward main, I thought I closed. Yes. Oh, flight attendants. Just trying to get out. Sorry. I voted proving flight, but it tied with the 320. Jeffrey says proving. Do YouTube members get commercials? No. Wait, no. So YouTube members, when we stream, so tomorrow, when I stream privately for YouTube members, there is no commercials. You guys are commercial free. It's when I'm streaming live like this, where it's public, then the commercials are on. So if you're a member, now, I don't know. You'd have to ask a member if they. I'm sure they see the commercials like on these flights, but on like the private streams, there is none. I disable that, so you guys won't see any of that stuff. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close this aft main door right there, and we're buttoned up. Let's go ahead and check our hotel, and we're out of here. Go ahead and close this. Nice, and she is now closed. Nice, ready to go. I pay for YouTube. There you go. Okay, so Jeffrey won't see it. You don't get any commercials because you pay for it, right? So you have a subscription. Good stuff. So let's go into. Hang on, guys. My paperwork. Sean creates these beautiful pages that I like to annotate right on. We're going to the Buffalo Marriott Lecom Harbor Center Airport tonight. Hotel. We have Signature Aviation. I'm going to go ahead and check that. So I'm going to stay on the ramp here, and we're going to go ahead and set that up. You guys don't have to watch that. So I'm just going to go from GSX, and I'll get the GSX working for us. So I'll get it all programmed, ready to go tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we've got Buffalo to Pittsburgh. It's not going to be very far. It's probably 48 minutes. Let's see. What do we have it on block? We have a hour and 1 minute block tomorrow. Pretty sweet. So it's quick flight down to Pittsburgh, and we should be done. Let's go Rangers. Hopefully have a good showing. They're not in the playoff run yet, so they might surprise us and play good hockey, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So our season might be over here in April, and we'll see. If you guys want to fly the Panthers, then for the playoffs, then we have to fly down to Fort Lauderdale, and we can fly the Panthers. I don't want to do that because it's going to be bad. Anyway, you guys have a great night tonight, and thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button for us. It doesn't cost you anything, and hopefully you get something out of it, even if it's entertaining. We'll see you tomorrow night, folks, for the members. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. We'll see you guys next week, and who knows what we're going to be flying next week. I have no idea. We'll have to look at and see. It might be a 737, or it could be an Airbus. We'll see. All right, folks. Have a good one. Ciao.
rhythm and the groove. Move, move. Alright, I make me tell you listen. Move.